Oh, it's Space Jasper. Oh, no, it's not. It's me. Just me. How's it going? Oh, how's it going? Oh, so Monday night hangout. Literally no topic at all today. There's been a slow news day, although there has been a whole bunch of news coming out. One video we'll be releasing during this stream, which we can actually talk about. I can give you kind of the update on it, which is Hellraiser, the reboot, is actually still happening. What? Crazy. Genuinely shocked to hear that. Genuinely shocked to hear that. So it's still happening. There was two Hellraiser projects in the works. There was the Hellraiser HBO Max series, which I think is dead, but we'll see. And then there was the Hellraiser reboot movie, which was confirmed for theaters last spring. It had a director, production studio, everything. But then Clive Barker sued for the rights, and then it went dead again. Naturally, of course it would. Now it's being released on Hulu. Completely left field. Completely left field, ladies and gents. Actually, really, really baffling, to be fair. So that's a video which is releasing during this stream. And the rest of it, there's not actually been that much, to be fair. There's the Willy Wonka video. Apparently, we're getting a prequel to Willy Wonka or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Like, who wants to see that? Very strange. And then there was the Eternals trailer, which was fine, I guess. And then what else was there? Oh, some really cool concept art for Godzilla vs. Kong surfaced. But then that's been a bit it. That's literally been it, to be fair. Not an awful lot floating around. Are we still getting this very strange delay again? I see Shane White going hello. Or are we all back? Are we back to it now? Are we all okay? Yeah, okay, cool. Nice, we are still all here. Excellent. Imperial Olympia says, wait, what? Willy Wonka. Yeah, so Timothy Chalamet, the lead in Dune, the sleeper has awakened. He is playing a young Willy Wonka about his adventures before, obviously, the events of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. If you can believe it, it is what it is. It's a surprise. It's a surprise. So, ladies and gents, if I live stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. These are just sort of hangouts now. I doubt there'll be there might be specific topics moving forwards, but I try to get all of the news done and then do these streams. I don't like doing streams where we cover news. I don't think that they're beneficial. I think having all of the information out there and then doing a stream and then us all talking about it is probably better. I think that's a good way to do it. But how are we all doing anyway? We all good? Monday night hangout. I've just got off the Skype call with my patrons, my awesome patrons. So obviously we've got memberships open on the channel, which have benefits as well. But I had Patreon running a long time before memberships, and it's difficult to integrate them exactly the same way across the board. So if you basically patrons get 1 or 2 Skype hangouts a month where we just sort of sit and shoot the breeze. So if that sounds good to you, head on over to Patreon. You can become a patron as well. But that's my plugging done. I had an interesting day, ladies and gents. My car, if you follow me over on Instagram at Missed Reviews, my bloody car, you'll see it up on jack stands. Well, on jacks, it's not on jack stands. On jacks, both rear wheels off. Why? No, I didn't have a blowout. No, but I found one of my tires was oddly flat, and I was like, "Why is my tire flat?" This is unusual for me. I'm very good with keeping my cars in good check, and turns out that there was a big old nail in my tire, and it ruptured the sidewall. All of the sort of interlocking wire mesh that's inside tires, it ruptured all of that. It's got a massive bulge in the sidewall. So I had to buy 2 new rear tires. Fucked me right off. Not good at all. But anyway, let's see what you guys are saying. If you want to jump in and actually say something specific, you want me to get to it immediately, super chats are a really good way to do that, as well as support the channel. But I read the chat anyway, so it's up to you guys really what you do. Oh, cool. So Blackfield's Blu-ray arrived yesterday. Nice. Where are you, if I can ask, dude? You say from York, but where are you from? Where did that get to? Because a lot of people are getting it, but some people aren't. So just want to make sure. Most people have, actually, in fairness. But yeah. Hi, Miss H in chat. That Eternals trailer is going to go woke. You see how at the end of that trailer, they did the straight white male diss when Icarus said he should lead the Avengers. I think that... I don't know, to be fair. I wouldn't... I don't know. I don't care, to be fair. I'm not actually interested in the Marvel stuff. I never really have been either. So, yeah. Sidewall, instant tire death. Yeah, what it was. So you couldn't really tell, but it just looked. It was a bulge, huge bulge, not good. Now that the cinemas are open, any films you're planning to see? Yeah. A Quiet Place. Got to watch that. Well, Quiet Place Part 2. Got to watch that. Think that's going to be good. Enjoyed the first one. I think I'll enjoy the second. As for anything else, maybe Spiral, The Book of Saw. There's nothing else really dropping at the moment. So those will be the biggest ones. Then I'll watch some other bits and bobs. Next Resident Evil Village upload. So it was actually going to be this weekend. It was going to be this weekend. But you saw all the stuff that dropped at the weekend. Some of it was labor intensive to make videos on. Some of it wasn't. And then I just had a really busy weekend. Like I make videos 7 days a week. And I found my tire had that slow puncture nail thing, the sidewall all wrecked on the Saturday. So I was pretty stressed about that because it interrupted my me going to get groceries and stuff. Like it's not nearby. I have to travel quite a few miles to go and get groceries. So it messed that day up. And then I went out to dinner. Not like I went out to dinner. I went to grab dinner on Saturday. And so basically I was just really busy, but it was going to be this weekend. However, it will now be either this week during the week, or I will record a few of them this week and then release them all across the weekend. So yeah, I will get there because I know how to progress now in the game. So don't worry. I know that there's some epic people that have been watching that and do want to watch me continue playing it. And I want to continue playing it. I think the game looks really cool. So I will keep playing it. Oh, you're in Germany. Okay, yeah. That'll be customs then. I was hoping he was installing Afterburner into the Pulsar. Yeah, there's the Pulsar's coming along. There's some videos on that this week. If you didn't know, guys, I do have a second channel. It's a car channel, which I know sounds probably a big surprise to a lot of people. Like, what? Mr. H has a car channel. What's going on there? But I'd love to have you guys over there if you're not subscribed. Don't subscribe if you're not going to watch the videos, though, because it does hurt. It does hurt channels. But I think you guys would like it. Like, a lot of people are watching that channel that are not into cars, and they just really like the videos. So please do check it out. So what's this? Hey, Miss H, finally saw GVK in the cinemas last night. Absolutely loved it. Went with family, and Mom was literally cheering for Kong during the fights. That's nice. I mean, look, poor taste in getting, cheering for Kong, but I'll let that slide. A joke. No, that's really cool. It's nice that all the family got into it as well, dude. That's really, really cool. Epic. Hey, Miss H, now that Castlevania has ended, a lot of people say that there will be a Devil May Cry animated series coming to Netflix. What do you think? I'd like it. I'll be happy for it. I don't know whether that is actually happening, though. I think that's new, so I don't know, to be fair. Hail to the round table, Miss H. Got my Blu-ray yesterday. Loved the documentary. The interviews were a highlight for me. Awesome seeing how passionate about the project you were. Looking forward to pre-ordering Breaking Lights. That is very, very kind of you, dude. I'm really glad you liked the documentary. That was the whole reason for doing the Blu-ray, was for the documentary, basically. And I will say this, and this is objective. Breaking Lights documentary is better. So if you liked the documentary for Blackfields, you will really like the documentary for Breaking Lights. It is a noticeably better film, like markedly better. The documentary is so good. Like, I love that documentary, and I loved making that film as well. It was so much fun. And I do feel pangs of sadness knowing that I'm not going to make any more films, but never mind. Such is life. But yeah, so Breaking Lights is at this point is only going to be a Blu-ray special. It won't be released on the channel at this point. I don't know yet, but pretty much just going to be a Blu-ray. People who bought the Blackfields Blu-ray and provided the correct email address will be getting a link soon for the pre-order of Breaking Lights. That will be done soon. Thinking it's probably going to be July that will be for sale for everyone. And the guys who got the Blackfields Blu-ray will be getting the sort of advance on that, basically the advance opportunity before I even announce it on the channel. So hopefully you'll pick it up. You know, I genuinely think you'll like it a lot more. So yeah. What's the chances of that happening to the tire, Mr. H? Quite slim, to be fair. Like, just random nail went on my tire. It pissed me right off. Elizabeth Lyon says, watching you play Resident Evil is a hoot. Good. I'm very, very, very glad you like it. Jarrod Osborne became a YouTube member of the channel. Thank you. Again, really appreciate that. Massive, massive help. In your interview with the director of Psycho Gorman, was there a mention of a sequel? I don't recall. Yeah, there was actually. There was. I spoke about wanting to see like an R-rated, serious tone and stuff. He was really happy. He was like, "Yeah, I'll be happy to return to it." So yeah, like absolutely. Some change towards the struggle. Thank you. The struggle is real at the moment, so thank you very much. Appreciate that. Mr. H has a second channel. I had no idea. I feel some sarcasm there, Smoke Monster. I feel some sarcasm. You funny people. Mr. H, did you hear Kevin Spacey was cast in a movie 4 years after it seemed like he was over and done? What? After it seemed like he was over and done with your thoughts. Over and done with your thoughts. Isn't the film about paedophilia or something like that? Isn't that just like some sick joke? Must be a joke. Absolute joke. Have you seen Robert Pattinson's deal with Warner Brothers? I have. First look deal. Interesting. I don't know the ins and outs of it. It is an interesting one. Let's have a look again. Let me. So it's a first look production deal with Warner Brothers. So Warner Brothers and HBO have always been synonymous with groundbreaking films. I'm thrilled to be working with them to discover the most exciting new voices in film and television and help bring their visions to life. I've loved working with the studio over the years and have so much respect for their dedication, their willingness to take chances, and their desire to push the envelope creatively. I mean, he's just a first look producer, basically. So they'll give, yeah, I mean, I think it's good. I don't see what the issue is with that. I think that's good. If he's got good, you know, if he's produced some good things, hell yeah, why not? Hell yeah, why not? Absolutely. That Kevin Spacey movie sounds cringe as hell. What is he doing? Oh, I fucking honestly no idea. Phase 4 intro characters that were always there. I know, unbelievable, ridiculous. I think that's the problem with it as well. Is that you're retrofitting characters into the universe. So how do you explain why they didn't do anything? Why? How? How do you do it? How? Like, I think that's the problem that they've been running into a lot with this stuff is when you retrofit characters into the universe, how do you make it make sense so the characters don't look stupid or their actions don't look stupid and don't look convoluted. It's tricky. It's really, really tricky, to be fair. Mothra. So when are we going on a date, Mr. H? Well, currently you're in your egg form, aren't you? So I'm not interested in eggs, to be fair. So nah. Horseradish Power. What's going on with Horseradish Power? What's he saying? Cool. I will stare obsessively at my email for the message for breaking lights. Oh, nice. Good. Thank you. Well, I don't do it, obsessively, but yeah. Got my first Gundam over the weekend. Yes. What did you get? What did you get? Link me. No, you can't link. Email it to me. Email me an Amazon link to it or whatever. However you bought it. I want to see it. I want to see it. I say link it, but you can't actually in the chat. It doesn't allow links for some fucking stupid reason. But I want to see. Yeah, I want to see what one you got. What Gundams do you have, Mr. H? I'm a big builder myself. I don't know what they're called. I've got 3. I actually don't know what they're called. Genuinely, I don't know what ones they're called. Oh yeah, I know he has the heavy arms in his case. Yeah, I got heavy arms down there. That's heavy arms. I don't know what other ones I've got. Actually, I don't know. I just think they look cool, so I just build them. Horseradish Power. How to fix Phase 4. Put Eternals, Fantastic Four, and X-Men into a separate universe. Make a parallel universe. I'm not enamored with Marvel or DC at the moment. There's nothing that they're doing that is particularly interesting. DC, I am interested in the Batman. I am interested in that. I know, sue me, hate me, I'm aware. But I am actually interested in it. So, but outside, what are Marvel doing that's interesting to me at the moment? Maybe Black Widow, but also maybe not. Is there any? There's not even any other DC movie that's particularly interesting to me at the moment either. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not fussed about any of it. Dan Tucker, Marvel shot their load with Endgame. Nothing left to care about. I think a lot of people have that feeling. Is Predator 5 going to be better than Shane Black's? Look, there is the potential for it to be because it's not set in modern day, but there's also, narratively speaking, everything that it's setting up does sound bad. Which I got called an anti-woman and a misogynist for conveying a well-articulated point on the fact that, previous characters were overtly masculine that struggled against a gigantic predator who literally flies across the skies, murdering people for fun. I got called an incel and a misogynist and an anti-woman for saying I think it sounds really dumb then pitting a 19-year-old girl up against said gigantic super alien beast. Fucking clown world. Clown world, ladies and gents. I'm sorry, but clown world. Absolutely clown world. I'm sorry. It'd be different if I was just like, oh, women, blah, whatever. But you're articulating a point that makes a lot of sense. I'm not anti-women. I love women, assuredly. It's got nothing to do with some weird bigotry against women. It's narratively speaking, it doesn't make any sense. It's just dumb. Miss Station loves the ladies. Nikki, what gets me mad is that in WandaVision, if Evan Peters would have been Pietro from another universe, they could have already started that thread of alternate universes. Yeah, but they thought they were super smart, Nikki. They thought they were super smart. But they were super dumb. That Marvel saga ended with Infinity War. Endgame just effed it all up. That's true. Yeah, that is true. Agree with that. What was this? So someone said, Jackie Montclair, Mr. H. My dad, I'm guessing that's what it is. My dad spent 33 years in the K9 unit of our national police, and I've noticed you seem aware of K9 training principles that many dog owners don't. Is that something you've studied, or am I too unused to people applying common sense to their dynamic with dogs? I have no idea about K9 training principles. I chose Jasper with canine training principles. So I did the exact opposite of what police forces do with dogs. So they go for the most amped up, hyperactive dog. So I went for the complete opposite of that because I knew basically of what they use to choose a dog. I went for the complete opposite because I wanted the most docile dog. And I definitely got him. I definitely got it, the most docile one. Just hanging out there, hanging off the edge. No, I don't. But I looked up some. I am aware of some of the psychology of training a dog and sort of dominant behavior and how, I'm aware of some of the psychology of dogs. Like I'm not super aware. I've not studied it. I'm on like a rudimentary knowledge level, but like I'm aware of some of it, I guess. But maybe, as you say, like it's just common sense. Like people just don't know common sense with animals anymore. And I think you're right there in some regards. I don't think people do know common sense with animals anymore either, to be fair. Have you seen the life-size Gundam in Japan? I have. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Miss H, did you like Army of the Dead? Jesus, my review is on the channel. It's like a 5 out of 10 for me. I don't think it's a particularly good movie. I think there's some massive flaws in it. But it's also not absolutely terrible. It's a fine Netflix movie. Did I actually enjoy it? Meh, like it's fine. There's so many problems with it. I'm the more and more I think about the zombie apocalypse starting because of a fucking blowjob, the more and more annoyed I get about it as well. The more I think about that, the more annoyed I get. Like that just pisses me off. It does annoy me. It does annoy me that sucking some dick started the zombie apocalypse. Who thought that was a good idea? Who thought that was a good idea? Because they ain't smart. They ain't smart. Mr. H knows canine principal. He trained dogs for the SAS. Shh. Don't tell anyone that. Shh. Don't tell anyone that. Miss H, yeah, but the modern day feminist, thinly veiled, misandrist doesn't hear the whole argument, just the part where you say a woman may not be able to do something. I know, yeah. Well, look, newsflash. Like, unfortunately, I know it's misogynistic to say, but newsflash: women and men are different. I mean, they are. It's what it is. Sorry. I benched 140 today, 130, 135, 140. Very few women would be able to do that. Sorry. I know it's sexist to say that, but it's the unfortunate truth. It doesn't mean that people are less capable. It just means physiologically speaking, biologically speaking, there is a capability threshold. Yeah. The unexplained robots annoy me. So a lot of people have said this robot thing, and I relate it to when Zeus died at the end. Is all the blue shit that come out of his face? That's the alien stuff. So I don't think that they were robots. I think it was trying to indicate the alien shit again. That's what I honestly, I just put it down to that. I didn't put it down to aliens, robotic stuff. I put it down to alien, like weird goop stuff. But I could be wrong, but that's what I put it down to anyway. Also, check out, yeah. I wonder if they will ever make a reboot of Robot Jocks. That was a great movie from the 80s, 90s that is sorely underappreciated. Wouldn't want a reboot, though. At all. And yes, I will check out Vassie's review. Jasper, what are you doing? Oh, he's itching. Mr. H, my parents are going to Texas to see my cousin's high school graduation since his dad died last year due to COVID. They're leaving tomorrow and coming back Friday. Good, nice. Good for them. That's good, man. We have had plenty of standard zombie movies. Would have been okay with aliens if they went Night of the Creep and explained it. The unexplained UFO in the opening was BS. If it's aliens, put them in or not. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you are right. Like, I agree. There is Moon Knight. Yeah, I think that has some potential to be interesting. It's got very good people behind it. Justin Benson and another dude. The guys who did Synchronic, The Endless Spring, things like that, good. Oscar Isaacs is good. I think he'll be good. He is in Moon Knight, isn't he? And he's also in the Solid Snake, if I remember rightly. Oh, what good news do you have? What's the news you have, Ellie? Is this about the fucking chair? Is this about the chair? Please tell me it's about the chair. Oh no, is it about your review? Is it about your review? Is that the good news? Sod the chair. Is it about your review? Have you seen Snyder's Dawn of the Dead? Honestly, it's the only film by him I really liked. Don't usually like fast zombies, and yet I really enjoyed it. I want to see the uncut version. Yeah, I like Dawn of the Dead. I think that's a good film, to be fair. If he did something similar to that, I'd be happy with that. Yeah. Peace out, Donovan, my dude. Peace out, dude. Go on, Ellie, says Marshmallow. Would you watch Jurassic World 3? Yeah. Yeah, of course I would. Did you happen to get my email about the Blackfields comic? I did. It's still... I read it, and then I noted it as unread. Didn't you send me a picture of a really cool car as well? So I noted it as unread because when I'm busy, like I'll read something and then I know I won't be able to reply. So I leave it as unread. I mark it as unread again. So I am going to reply. I've just been absolutely hectic. Again, across the weekend, I was just busy as shit. But basically, ladies and gents, Brandon here wants to do a Blackfields comic, basically, I believe. I need to speak to you a little bit more about it, but would anyone be interested in a Blackfields comic? Let me know. Let me know. Ellie Moses has absolutely cock-teased this. Look, he says he's got good news, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's the chair, it's the chair," and then he's buggered off. Look, he's buggered off. Absolutely ridiculous, this chap. He's gone. Unreal. Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. The absolute cheek of this chap. Absolute cheek. I am kidding. I think he's busy in the gym. What's this? Sod my video. I just disputed it and uploaded it, but they got the go ahead to send a new chair. Fuck me. Wow. When's it going out then? When's it going out? That is epic. Now I was in the middle of a bench press set. What are you benching, bruh? What are you benching? What are you benching? No, that's really cool. Okay, cool. So the birthday chair is on the way. That is good. Let me know. Let me know. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'll be excited for that. Boob Rancher. I'd buy the shit out of it. A Blackfields comic. I think some people would have my interest. Yeah, I'd want to do a sequel, to be fair. Ellie Moses. Yes. Excellent. Yeah, no, I've tried to reach out to Ethan Van Sciver, and he's unreachable. So that's we can put that to bed now. That's redundant. All right. It's not something I'm going to be fucking bothered about now. I attempted it. I won't attempt it again. I'm not one of these people that just sort of hounds other individuals. I got much better things to do in my time. He knows where I am. He can reach out to me if he wants. I attempted on Twitter, and the guy's just doesn't reply. So I'm not. Fuck. I just can't be bothered. I've got better things to do in my time, quite frankly. So yeah, we can put that one to bed. It doesn't need to be mentioned again. For modern comics, you only need about 200 people willing to put some bucks in to make it worthwhile and pay for extras. Is that really it? Really? That can't be it. How'd you work that one out, Fears Undown? What? Or Fear Sundown, sorry. It says Fears Undown. What's that then? How'd you work it out? Let me know what's the mechanism for that. Marshmallow, about effing time. Yeah, it is. Can't believe I'm late. In the States, we do a workout called Murph this weekend. You should give it a shot. What's that? I will not do an Outlast walkthrough. I did it like once before I started it, and I was like, nah, this is trash. Like, I'm not trash. It just wasn't for me. I'm not interested in games that are just solely there to make me shit my pants. I like a bit of fun as well. We need a Mr. H versus Predator comic. Don't think we'd be allowed for that, to be fair. We wouldn't be allowed to do that. Toby Madicott. Hi, Mr. H. Missed the last few streams as I finally got back to work. That is so good, dude. What are you doing for work, if you don't mind me asking? And are you happy to be back? Are you happy to be busy again? What's good with it all, man? Like, let me know. I'm so happy that people are finally back moving around again and getting their lives back on track. Does it feel good? Are you happy now? I'm not saying that you weren't happy before, but does it make you happy? Like, I want to know. I genuinely want to know. But no question. Just want to show my support for the channel. Well, I have questions for you, good sir. So please do let me know. I'm genuinely curious. Like 100%. 100% curious. Hey all, I watched Army of the Dead last night. Not a pass for me. Bad acting, ridiculous costumes. And the zombies were a rip-off from World War Z. I just don't know why people simp for Zack Snyder. That is a fair comment. Starship Alien. That is a fair comment. That is. Right, okay, so Fierce Sundown says 61 backers, 3,500 with a high per copy amount, mainly due to extras. What's that? Check out a lot of Indiegogos. Okay. Comics has shifted more towards an extras market for signed books, etc. Oh, okay, all right. I'll have to, like, extras for what? Like merch? Is it like extra merchandise and stuff? Is that what it is? I'm guessing that's what it is. Please kindly bear with me as I await the waybill to be generated for the new parcel, and I will keep you updated once the parcel has been collected by the couriers, part of the email. That sounds like they're still getting the old chair back. Is it a new chair? Or is it the chair that went missing? Has probably got like jizz all over it by now, I'm sure. Some little randos at whatever courier service it was probably having their way with my old chair. Since it disappeared for so long. I'm sure that's what happened. Still out of work for over a year now. And that's not for trying it so hard. Before the pandemic, it was still hard, but now it's such a challenge. I have always worked. Yeah. I feel for you, man. I feel for you. You're in London, aren't you? Is that not okay in London? Is there nothing in London? What? Because I swear you were in London. I do read. I try to remember what people have said. Oh, nah, new chair. Oh, okay. All right. Interesting. Henry Ford. Miss H, I start my new job at a movie theatre this weekend. If you ever find yourself in LA, movies are me. Deal, bruh. I'm supposed to be in Florida next March, but with the new rules that the UK are bringing in, that's actually quite unlikely. I think at this rate, so we'll have to see how that progresses. But yeah, we shall have to see. Come to Cincinnati. Well, I don't think I'll be able to come to the States, is what I'm saying. Yeah. We need a live stream of Mr. H assembling the chair. So I am more than happy to do that. That would be an epic stream. And you know why it'd be an epic stream? Because we've been speaking about this chair for so bloody long that by the time it actually gets here and we actually do, it's actually here, that's legendary at that point. We have to do it. I am more than game to just, do a stream of me building a chair just for fun. People will be super pissed, but it doesn't really matter. I don't care. Can we get a video of you turning the old chair into car parts? No. I think the old chair will actually stay next to me here. I haven't confirmed it yet, but I think it's going to be used for other things, but we'll see. Boo, that's whack. I know, but they got some weird rules coming into effect, like the whole vaccine passport thing. Like I've not been vaccinated yet, so Does that mean I now can't go anywhere? Am I locked down? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the state of the world is in come next year and what the UK is telling you must do. Oh, CC Raymer 37. How would you pick your topics for videos every day? What's the mistake methodology? So it's dependent on what you're referencing. If you're referencing, this is an interesting question to be fair. If you're referencing old content, like pre-COVID, then it was just anything I was interested in. If you're referencing during COVID, it was just literally anything I could find because there was just fuck all to talk about. And I didn't want the channel to die. And if you're referencing right now, literally from Friday onwards, I'm back to my old methodology, really things that I'm actively interested in. Bringing you movie news, trying to give you as much information as possible about just any random little bit of topic here and there. I got real bad about like doing videos, and I said on my stream on Friday, I was like, it was just shit content. I was just embarrassed by it. I looked at it, I was like, this is what every other twat is doing. What the fuck is going on? No wonder I'm being associated, and not that there's anything wrong with it, but no wonder people just like, yeah, you're part of this group. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not though. Half those cunts don't even like me. Like, of course I'm not part of their group. What are you on about? So yeah, literally no wonder, because it was just all the same garbage. And I don't want to do it. I don't want to do stuff like that. I want to do movie news, deep dives into, like I used to get great scoops. I don't get them anymore. So yeah. Although I did get that epic Texas Chainsaw Massacre one. So good. Quiet Place 2 is out June 3rd in the UK. Yes, and I will be watching it opening day. Because I want to. Here we go. Yeah, so Miss H Buddy. There is jobs of which I apply for, but the competition is even harder. Spend hours every day sending my CV, applying. Sometimes I get a response, sometimes nothing. Keep going though. Yeah, absolutely. Keep your chin up, dude. You will find something. Yeah. You absolutely will find something. I think also as well, maybe go further afield as well. Maybe look to see if you can move, something like that. There must be. There is something. There has to be something. Chair stream. Yes. Assembling stuff from online can be a nightmare. It'll be all right. It will absolutely be all right. Will Mr. H's new chair need a new belt? What do you mean? Are you talking about a car chair? It's a chair. I'm confused. A new belt. It's this chair. I'm replacing the squeaky chair. We will do a chair stream. I've been trying to get a job. My friends are working, so I feel I have no excuse. I don't think I have any proper skills for anything. I was supposed to go back to a summer job, then COVID happened. You'll always have skills. It's all about trying to transfer those skills that you've had in a job to other things. And that's, I think, what people struggle with, is realizing what transferable skills they have. There's a lot that you would have. Yeah. I get it. You can only watch the same topic for so many videos since most of us overlap other creators covering the same stuff. No, nah. It's not even that. Like, everyone just got the same news from the same website. Meh. I just can't be bothered, really. It's not, yeah, I don't know. It's not even, no issue. Like, absolutely fine, whatever. But I'm not interested. Yeah, I guess some of that was. But then also I was bored doing stuff like that as well, eventually. Like, it doesn't interest me. Like, it does at the start, and I'm always happy to take the piss out of something which is clearly just absolutely moronic. But after a certain while, I'm just like, nah, this just can't be bothered. I just want to talk about other bits and pieces, to be fair. Members only chair stream. It could be a members only one, although I feel like it's been mentioned enough to everyone that it would be a bit mean to just do it as a members only stream. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know, really. Maybe a bit mean. Try if you can when you get the vax to get Pfizer, not AstraZeneca. It's awfully harsh from what I've seen, Mr. Age. Yeah, I don't think we got an option in the UK, to be fair. And I've got no. Yeah, I've got no need to get it just yet either. I can actually believe it or not, I'm in a vulnerable group for some weird reason. I was offered it months ago. In the UK, I shouldn't have been offered it months ago. I don't understand why I was offered it months ago. But I was offered it months ago in London. I'm not going to London to go get a vaccine. I'm just not doing it. No way. Way too far to go and get a vaccine. It's like 2-hour drive for me to go to London. I'm not doing that. So yeah. Miss Age Views, I got the yayo, you got the yayo. So if you didn't know, ladies and gents, me and Latino Slant are going to be doing, it'll be a pre-recorded stream just due to time zone differences, but we're going to be chit-chatting about Scarface soon on Latino Slant's channel. Scarface, a movie which is one of my all-time favorites, literally of all time. I love that film. So I can't wait to do that. Genuinely can't wait to do that. It's going to be really good fun. I'll let you guys all know when it's dropping as well. I won't be awake when it drops, but I will post it up on Twitter and in my community chat because I think you guys will really like it. I just want to talk about good fun stuff again, basically. Marshmallow, for the peeps looking for work, what kind of work are you looking for? Good question. Really good question. If YouTube died tomorrow, would you go back to teaching? Very interesting question. Yeah, I think I would initially. I think I would have to. I mean, it's literally, it's my career, isn't it? I guess. So I would either go back to teaching, or I would do personal training, for instance, which is my industry, my career is sort of fitness industry. So yeah, either teaching, going back to that, dependent on what I would need to go back into it, to be fair. There's a lot of CPD that I would have missed, continual professional development. And I never know, may need to requalify. So if that's the case, then I wouldn't be able to either. Miss H, what grade or ages did you teach? I taught A levels. So I taught level 3. And just whatever requirement you would have to go into that, basically. Toby Manicart, I'm working at my local Toby's Carvery. Ironic with my name, I know. I like that. That's funny, dude. It is great to be back doing work and getting back to some semblance of normalcy. Good. I'm happy for you, man. Like, I'm genuinely happy for you. I love hearing from people in the UK getting back to normal. Like, I absolutely love it. I've been so pent up and annoyed about how like laid back everyone's been about all of this, and just knowing that it's going to fuck everything into oblivion, and them just like sleepwalking into it. I'm like, you're an idiot. Why are you doing this? Like, let's have some uproar. You'll like, we you shouldn't just be okay with this stuff. But yeah, whatever. Good. I'm glad. I'm genuinely glad. Good to hear it, man. Hey H, you got the pulsar to idle smoothly as yet? I mean, it does actually idle smoothly. In that video, it idles smoothly. Idles about 700 RPM. It's a nice idle. It's a really nice idle. It has. There's a little bit of timing issue. Not much. A little bit. That can be easily rectified. The other thing that people notice, that if you're not used to Nissans, you will think that it's off, and it's really not. But it's like the. It's that weird. It's like it's misfiring. It's not. So older Nissans, like the 6 cylinders, the 4 cylinders, so the SR20, the RBs, the CA19, whatevers. That is how they sound. They have like a very weird, like they have like a mid stutter through their idle. It's really odd, and I can't explain it, but that is what they sound like. If you listen to an RB just idling, Nick's R32 GTR, the RB28 in it, it has that weird mid like stutter, like it has that. But yeah, so it idles fine. In fairness, there will still be something which needs correcting on it, 100%. But yeah, Mr. H, what did you do for work when you lived in the States? That'll be on a members only stream. We'll get there. YouTube's still at it. No notifications or recommend, buddy. That is annoying. You need to go to my channel, watch the videos, and then it'll recommend you a video, even if it's an old one, but it'll recommend you one of my videos on the homepage again. Then you need to click on it. If you move past, so from what I know of YouTube, and YouTube just fucks up anyway, so I'm not saying you do this, but from what I've been told of YouTube, if subscribers see a video of mine on their homepage and they don't click on it, YouTube will see that as you want to be notified or recommended my videos less and less, which sucks, but that is what it is. So maybe that will help. Just try it and see, dude. I'm glad it's all going back to where it should be. Good. If you got the vaccine, I don't know what you just said there, dude. Oh, you can't donate plasma if you got the vaccine. What? Can you not? Any opinions on Sons of Anarchy? Did you love, hate it? Any specific thoughts about the series? Currently rewatching it from the start. My favorite character is Opie. I never got into it. I can't remember if I was out the country or something like that. I have no idea. But I never managed to get into it. A little bit, but yeah. It's the firing order of the cylinders. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. But it's a very Nissan-like thing, that weird sort of mid-stutter thing. H, I'm so gutted that the Honda Accord Sport 2-litre T 2021 and the entire new Accord Mark 10 range won't be sold in the UK. I had no idea about this. Link me something. Email it to me, mishreviews@gmail.com. I didn't know this was a thing. That sucks, man. That's what they're saying about the new 400Z, but I think it will be sold here. Peeps in London recommend checking out agencies that offer catering, kitchen porter, server, bartender, etc., especially at the O2, Twickenham, etc. Yeah, you can always get event work. That's actually a really good suggestion there, Marshmallow. So anyone in the UK, guys, go to agency work. I think you'd probably be better doing that, to be fair. My ex had a Sylvia with the same noise, so an SR20 DT. So that's what I'm referencing, yeah. So the old 4 cylinders by Nissan and the old 6 cylinders by Nissan had that. That is what they sound like. They have it across the board. But yeah, no, you're completely right. Yeah, so that is the SR20 DET. Well, if it was a turbo, it would be the SR20 DET. That's so good, so good. Correct. Cannot donate blood if you get the vaccine. They won't let you. Raise eyebrows. Really? That is surprising. Because I thought you in the UK, I swear I heard adverts saying males specifically. Oh no, that was for if you haven't had the vaccine but you've had COVID. They wanted your blood plasma. Yeah. Okay. No, sorry. I stand corrected. I was talking about something else. Just disregard me, ladies and gents. I'm talking bollocks. Let's not talk about the vaccine too much, though, guys, because YouTube is pretty hot on stuff like that, and I don't want to get in trouble. So can we just sort of peruse on a little bit? Or you can talk about it, but I won't engage in it because I can't, because YouTube's really hot on those kind of things, and I don't want to anger. Oh, YouTube gods. Yeah, nah, I don't want to piss them off. Hypothetically, would you want a continuation of Aliens with the main characters reprising their role, or would you want another Predator movie starring Arnold? Or if it, excuse me. Is it? I'm tired. Is it one or the other? I could only have one or the other. Is that right? Yeah. I would say. Arnold's tasting Aliens. I'd want an Alien sequel. Now, the reason why would I want Arnold to come back to a Predator movie? 100%. Do I think Arnold's been very good at choosing his movies lately? No, I don't. Do I think also Arnold has a tendency to insert his politics into things? Yeah, I do. I don't think the other actors would. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to say Aliens. Jasper's on the move again. Hello, mate. How's it going, bro? Love you. Jasper break. Everyone, we got a Jasper break. Well, I'm knocking shit around.
Jasper. Yes, you're a good boy. Hello, buddy. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, he's a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good dog. Yes, you are. You're a good boy.
I'm back. I would never ignore my dog. Sorry. Right, I'm back. No notification issues, disabled video history, etc. What's that, my dude? What do you mean by that? What's my opinion on intermittent fasting? Can work. I think it's too extreme, though, personally. I don't see the point in doing extreme stuff. Theories on antlers. Wendigo. Sebastian became a member. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Royston Parker. I don't mean to brag, but it's been 1 year to the day since I was taken on full-time as an assembly operative with a good wage. The wicked old witch died last June. My grandmother, she mistreated pets. Everything is good. Oh, wow. Okay, nice. Well, God, man, good for you. And absolutely brag, Royston. Absolutely brag. You know why? Because people, you don't have, you can be humble. You can be humble, but you can also be proud of yourself. And you should be proud of yourself. Having a job for a year is something to be proud of. It is something to be proud of, and you should be proud of yourself. You can be humble. It's not about bragging, but you can also acknowledge the positive things that you are doing with your life. And I think too often people don't do that because they're like, oh, no, I don't want to brag. No. Acknowledge what is good about you and what you do, because you must do that. Like that's you as a person. It's good, man. Good for you. Look at his little teddy bear face. Jasper. Arnold is so fit still he could play in the Alien Universe and Engineer. He's too short for that, though, to be fair. Good for Jasper. Belly rubs, yep. When you finish the pulsar, will you actually track it? No. Because, well, maybe, but no initially. And the reason why is that is not going to be finished for a long time. I've just received a quote for a stage 2 clutch and flywheel. Because the idea is to overbuild it so it will handle like 350, 400 horsepower. But to handle that reliably, I have to get the transmission rebuilt with straight cut gears, like Quaife straight cut gears. So this is like a really long-term project, like very, very long-term. And Nick said a funny thing, actually. He said that he genuinely believes that the Pulsar will be the car that makes me sell my Z. Because no car makes me want to sell my Z ever. But he's like, I think you'll drive that and you'll want to sell your Z car. And I'm like, maybe. But it's a long-term thing. So maybe when it's completely done, will I track it? Maybe, yeah. Nice trousers, Mr. H. Chinos, bro. I only wear chinos. I don't fit into jeans. I've got a big ass, I've got big legs, and I don't fit in jeans. I literally don't fit in jeans anymore. If you're in the UK, you'll know exactly what I'm referencing. They only make jeans for very, very skinny people. I've got relatively large thighs. I squat, so I've got a relatively big ass. That's what happens when you squat. So I don't fit in, and I've got a very small waist comparatively, so I don't fit in jeans. They just don't fit me. Chinos, they fit. So I literally just wear chinos all the time. Chair lives matter. Yes, they do. Oh, Jesse's here saying F me and I'm a prick. Good for you. Where did your mother touch you? Are you all right? We could do some community therapy if you want, dude. Are you a woman? I don't know. With a name like Jesse, it is actually difficult to tell sometimes, and that's not me being sexist or misogynistic. I don't know. I don't want to assume your gender. I mean, you're speaking like a dude, so I assume you're just a malignant tumor of a man or a boy, at the very least, anyway. I watched an interview with Jesse Ventura where he says he was in a room when they offered Arnold the Predator sequel right after the first, and he turned it down, and 14 million down because the time wasn't right. Yeah, he's very peculiar with what he chooses. Acknowledging your achievements is important. Yes, it is. Miss Zen, what E3 game trailers are you interested in? Have they released any? I didn't know they released any. There was the awesome Necromunda trailer. I can't wait for that. Me and a bunch of the patrons were talking about that. I'm really looking forward to Necromunda. So it's a Warhammer thing. Like I don't even know anything about it, but it just looks cool. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be awesome. How is that fucking chair still in one piece? Look, hey, Stephen, all right. It's holding in. It's holding on. The chair is holding on. It's getting there. It is getting there. It's yeah. Is it a dual clutch? Is what a dual clutch? The transmission? No, fuck no. What a dual clutch? The Z? No, the Z isn't a dual clutch. The Z actually has a very interesting transmission. So it's a semi-automatic made by Jatco, 7-speed semi-automatic, but it's not a CVT. It works with clutches, similar to like a ZF, like a ZF transmission that BMW use. Quite similar, and is, I would say, as good, in fairness. Like, I have people that have driven my car. Nick, for instance, very trustworthy, knows cars like I know cars. And he was very much the same. He was like, I didn't expect the transmission to be as good as this, but it's a really good transmission. It's great. It's a really good transmission. I just wanted to thank you for responding to my chats. Well, Jesus, thank you so much. You don't have to. Like, I'm happy to respond to your chats, dude, but thank you so much. I think this seems to be a surprise for a lot of people, is that I actually just reply to people. Apparently, YouTubers don't do that for some weird reason. Why the fuck would you stream and not talk to the people that are turning up to watch you? Surely that's the whole point, no? Jennifer Rios, happy to have caught this live stream. Lots of fun. Thank you. I do them because they're fun. They are really, really good fun. Check out the trailer for Sons of the Forest. I think you may find it interesting. Sons of the Forest. Let's have a look, shall we? Fucking World of Warcraft. God, go away. Come on. Don't want to look at this. I want to look at a trailer. Not interested in this. I want to look at a trailer. I'm literally watching the trailer now. I'm trying to anyway. End Night. Interesting graphics. Some of it looked photorealistic. Some of it looks bad. Hacking a tree down. Go into a cabin. There's a weird three-legged fuck there. What the hell is that? Oh. He's got a crossbow and there's another weird three-armed thing. Oh, there's more things. Oh, right. I like the music. What is that? Oh. Oh, he's crawling away. And now what do? You bury them? Oh. Oh. What's he doing? He's going down into underground stuff. Interesting. Yeah, all right. I'm intrigued. That looks very, very interesting. I don't know what to think about that yet, to be fair. Genuinely don't know what to think about that. That is interesting. Interesting. My parents, when I was a lad, had a 1985 Datsun Sunny, and later, I believe, a 1989 Nissan Bluebird. What's your thoughts? I love Datsun Sunnys are cool. The Nissan Bluebird, so it was actually the Datsun Bluebird was The Datsun Bluebird was also what the 510 was, which is my dream car. So in certain countries, this is called the Bluebird. I love this car. It's my dream car. If anyone has one, I'll buy it off you, and you'll be my forever friend. I love them. I absolutely just love them. I can't get one because I've got other cars, but I absolutely love it. And I was offered one, and I can't buy it because I bought this stupid Pulsar, and I'm not rich, so I don't know. But whatever. I love it. Yeah, Datsuns, Nissans, I'm all about it. Big butt mistake. Nah, it's a butt to rest my coffee cup. Oh, right, see. Interested. Did you hear something about Warhammer fan films being put behind a paywall? Yes. So, ladies and gents, I spoke with one of my patrons about this, and I thought that this would happen when Astartes said, I'm working now with Games Workshop, I said then, I was like, I bet you anything, they're going to remove everything from YouTube and put it behind a paywall. They're now basically making their own streaming platform. Like Warhammer stuff is going on streaming, but their own streaming thing. So why is anyone paying for Astartes patron now? You're not going to get anything for free. Like it's just wasted money. I don't get it. I'm very confused by it all. I think he's really screwed himself there. But they also must be paying him more than his patrons, which is a lot of money. A lot of money. He gets tens of thousands from his patron. So I'm a bit confused, really. But I haven't looked. I don't know whether he still gets it from patron anymore. He may have disbanded it. I don't know. But it's a shame. Yeah, it is a shame. For Necromunda Hide Gone, happy belated birthday. Comes out the 1st. You can pre-order on Steam now. Oh, can you? Oh, thank you so much. I will. I actually will. Yeah, no, thank you. I didn't know it was on the 1st. Was it actually on the 1st? Wow. Okay. Mr. H, a lot of hosts do not acknowledge individual comments. Why? I find that so strange. You've all come here to talk to me. Why wouldn't you acknowledge it? So odd. So odd. I genuinely find that very, very strange. Trying to make a gif of H from the Nissan vid. Please be flattering, dude. I don't want it to be dog shit. Repeating a joke, but Snyder's zombie movie started with brains and ended with brains. Now you can get right with the opening. All right. Yeah, I like it. Don't hate it. It's not a bad joke, mate. It's not a bad joke. David Humphreys. Hello, Miss H. I live in Amsterdam and first watched when you were doing the Hellraiser reviews. Are you planning to do Resident Evil Village game or any horror movie reviews as part of your channel? Always horror movie reviews, just whenever there's a horror movie come out. There hasn't been one for a little while. I have already played 3 episodes of Resident Evil Village, my dude. There is a playthrough of it. There's a playlist and a 3-episode playthrough already on the channel. I don't blame you. I blame YouTube for not telling you that I've done them, but I have actually done them already, mate. So I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that YouTube chose, in their infinite wisdom, not to tell you about it all. But yeah. Nikki, because people like talking and talking and talking. They don't like engaging. I don't like doing that. I think that's boring. I don't like doing that at all. I genuinely think that is absolutely boring. But yeah, it seems other people agree with you as well. I'm an individual, and I've read you out, yeah. A mate of mine in the early 90s bought a 6R4 and mistakenly thought he could drive it like a madman. 3 hours later, roof off, seats cut out, silly sausage. What is that? A 6R4? What's that, dude? Step 1, find Bluebird car. Step 2, offer car to H. Step 3, acquire friend forever. Exactly. There you go. You get a friend forever. I'm curious. The Corvette C8 is priced around 60 grand here for a base model. What's the price there, and are they even available? They're almost impossible to buy here. I think you can still buy them in the States. I genuinely don't know though. And funnily enough, most cars are the same price regardless. So in the States, that would be like a $60,000 car, but over here it's £60,000, and you're like, what? It's not the same price, dickhead. But that seems to be what it actually works with. It seems to be anyway. I don't know if they are available currently over there. There's been a massive shortage of chips and things like that, so I don't know what car manufacturers are doing. Honestly, Astartes compared to the Hell's Reach fan-made movie, Astartes loses big time. 5 minutes, not much dialogue, no real story. It is just visuals. That is an interesting observation. I don't massively disagree. I still like Astartes, but I can't knock what you've just said. I think that's valid, to be fair. Have I seen Goodnight Mommy? No. Rings a bell, but no. It's an ex-rally car. Oh, okay. I love the Doom Eternal playthroughs you did. Do you plan on doing anything for the DLCs? Yes, but you do have to be a member or a patron. So members and patrons are currently getting... They already currently have it, which is the Ancient Gods Part 1. And then they'll get the Ancient Gods Part 2 as well. So you do have to become a member to access them. So I am sorry about that, but yeah, you do have to be a member for that, I'm afraid. Enjoyed your first playthrough of Resident Evil. We'll have to catch up on the rest. Yeah, please do. I'm not going to lie to you. The third one sucks because I'm just walking around talking absolute gibberish and I'm just fucking lost. I do know how to move forward now, and I need to record it and move forward. But yeah, the first one sucks. It's garbage. The third one, sorry, is garbage. I don't think you'll like it. Do you have another horror game up next after Village? No. Recommendation? No, I don't. Recommendations. I don't know what games are coming out, to be fair. I don't watch it. I am not. I'm not a huge gamer. I play for the channel, and I love playing for the channel. It's a good way for me to go, I can just relax for a little bit and just try and relax, you know? Like, it's a good way to force myself into just sitting down and relaxing. But yeah, I'm not a massive, so I don't actually know what's coming out, really. Watched Underwater last night. What was it? Sorry, what was this? Watched Underwater last night. Good film, but not keen on how they won. I like Underwater. I interviewed the director. I think he's a nice guy. I like the film. So yeah, I don't know. I miss Alien Isolation. I'm so glad you decided to play the DLC content. For Alien Isolation, I didn't. For Doom Eternal, I did. I have already played the DLC content for Alien Isolation. And I think that is on the channel from the old games. How much does a Nissan Bluebird cost? So, the Datsun 510 I was offered was for about £9,000, which is pretty expensive. But that was imported from Thailand. I don't think it's bad, to be fair. I think that's a pretty good price. It's more expensive than what I paid for my Pulsar. So the rally car that I'm rebuilding at the moment, which, side note, guys, follow me on my second channel. Subscribe. I'm rebuilding a car on my second channel, which I know is probably a shock to a lot of people. What the hell is Mr. H doing building cars? But yes, I am. But yeah, so yeah, £9,000 for a Datsun 510. I think that's pretty good. That's actually more. No, it'd be about the same price that I paid for my truck, I think. But I wouldn't want a Nissan Bluebird. I'd want a Datsun 510. That is what I want. That is. You're Jas. You're a mate. Love you, Jasper. Oh, you're so bloody cute, mate. You're the best dog ever. Yeah, so I don't know. I'd love a Datsun 510. Why are these always just descending to car talk these days? I'd love a Datsun 510. I just can't afford it. I'm not a rich guy. So the story goes, if you don't know, right? The story goes, like, I've been wanting one of these cars for a very, very long time, a Datsun 510. And I had imported over from Thailand this car. This is my personal car. This is my personal Datsun 720 pickup truck, a king cab with an SR20 DET in it. I love this car. And then I wanted this car. This was like my dream car. Once I've got this, I'm good. I don't want anything else. I don't give a fuck. I love this car all day, every day. So I was speaking to the same importer about this car, the Datsun 510, right? I was speaking to this guy about this Datsun 510 for a really long time. I was like, can you find one? Can you find one? Please say you can find one. And we kept going backwards and forwards. And then he was like, I can't find one, but I've got my own. And I was like, cool. And he was like, I'm gonna get this re-chromed. I'm gonna get this blah 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 blah. I was like, do you want to sell it? He was like, let me get the bumpers re-chromed, was what he says. Let me get the bumpers re-chromed, and then I'll come back to you, right? So then he sends me these messages, and he's like, got the bumpers re-chromed. It's so nice, so good. It needs a little bit of this, needs a little bit of that, but yeah, it's looking great. And then he just goes, oh, but I'm going to keep it. I'm like, and he sent me all these photos. Why are you sending me these photos? Like, you're just telling me you're going to keep this car, you asshole. So anyway, he says all of this crap about keeping this, about these, you know, re-chrome bumpers and how it looks so nice and all this kind of stuff. And then he tells me he's going to keep the car. He's not going to sell it to me. And I'm like, well, you're a dick. Like, that's poo-poo you, mate. Seriously. One absolute dick move. And then so I buy this Pulsar because I've got some money set aside, like, you know, for my hobby, which is cars. And I buy this bloody Pulsar because it comes up and it's the cheapest thing ever. And I'm like, why is this so cheap? What's going on? Side note, if you don't know what the Pulsar is, I might actually have a photo of my actual Pulsar. Let me have a look. Yeah, I do actually. I have an actual photo of my Pulsar. Let me... So I buy this Pulsar and I'm like, this is great. Dirt cheap, you know, mega cheap. Shouldn't have been this cheap. They're normally like 20 grand. What's going on? Where is it? Where's the photo? Ah, here it is. So it's dirt cheap Pulsar. And then I start working on the car, and about a week in, this is the Pulsar, by the way. It doesn't look like much, but it's a rally car. It's super cool. When they're finished, they look like this. They're super rad, super cool. Love them. But this is my personal one. This is what I've actually bought. So I buy this car, and then like 2 weeks later, Mr. Bloody 510 comes back, and he goes, "Oh mate, I'm thinking of selling the car now." I'm like, "Fuck's sake!" I'm like, "I can't buy it off you. I can't buy it off you." And bearing in mind, this is not my dream car. I like them, and I think they're really cool because they look like this when they're finished. They are really cool, but they're not my dream car. This is my dream car. And I'm like, I can't buy it off you. I told you to tell me before. I can't buy it off you. And he's like, oh, sorry about that. I'm like, you fucking dickhead. Anyway, there you go. K Stoneside. First time catching your live stream. Love your content. Important question. Who's your favorite Lovecraft elder god? This is a good question. I like this question. And thank you for dropping in, Kay. Thank you for catching a live stream. Hopefully you enjoy it so much that you'll come back to more. I live stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Same time. So 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. GMT. Come back. Who's my favorite Lovecraft elder god? So I'll just group them into all one thing. Just all of the deities I'll just classify as elder gods for the purpose of this. I would say, so it's 3 of them. So Azathoth, absolutely. Cthulhu, absolutely. And Nyarlathotep. So reason why, Cthulhu's just badass. Can't hate Cthulhu. I've got loads of Cthulhu stuff up here. Cthulhu's Cthulhu. It speaks for itself. Nyarlathotep's an interesting god because he's the only one with a plan, with like some kind of machinations that he's working towards. And I find that fascinating. And Azathoth is cool because he literally wakes up and destroys everyone. We are just a byproduct of his dreams. You can't hate that. I think that's awesome. So there you go. Would you act in an asylum film for fun? Yeah, for fun I would. Some support because finally you're taking car nonsense to the next level, Mr. H. I like that channel from the beginning. And actually use your vids for EFL. For English Foreign Language. Do you really? What? That's mental. That's super cool. I like that, and thank you so much. I really like that channel. I'm happy to keep going with it as well. So yeah, always. Loco, sorry I've been absent of late mistakes, just passing through today, but I had to say hi to you all at the table. I hope everyone is having an excellent day. Well, thank you so much, man. Junior BHT sent a super sticker. Thank you so much. Near Lethertep. Yes, Near Lethertep's badass. So cool. You want one car and two come along at once. Sort of. That Pulsar is the dog's balls, mate. It's one of those cars that will sit with anything. They are super cool. Because I think that they're so. I think because they're so rare. Anyone who's watching that channel now, like from here, I don't think they realize quite how badass that car actually is, and actually, well, has the potential to be. It is a monster of a car. It really is. Few just got back from my walk, blowing a gale in Melbourne. I nearly left the ground with a wind gust when I turned a corner. Superwoman in fly trading. God damn. What's the rating of the wind then at the moment? Is like what miles per hour is it? I always find that amazing. The miles per hour of the wind is staggering sometimes. My mate imported a Nissan Skyline R32 for $4,000, including shipping. Where are you? That's what? That's unheard of. Where are you for someone to do that? If you come here, the English you will learn. Probably just insults, to be fair. Ross Irving. Will Henry Cavill and Highlander be remade? There is an inherent problem with only one. How will they get around that? Yeah. So, I like Henry Cavill in Highlander. I think that's a good pick. But I don't want them to do a straight up. I don't want them to be a straight up remake. I want it to be a readaptation. I don't want them to bring the aliens into all that fucking nonsense. I want it to just be a fight of immortals throughout the ages. That's what I want it to be. I just want that. I just want it to be that. I think that'd be cool. But you are completely right. You know, how will they get around that? There can be, you know, the only one. Yeah, I don't know. They have to do a readaptation. Just remake it completely new. Soma could be a great sci-fi horror to play. I played it for patrons, my dude. Sorry, I played it for patrons. Already done it. This is why you got to be a patron or a member, so you get access to these things. Members won't get access to that just yet because that's old. I won't be able to find the videos and put them as members only. It won't work. But yeah, staying as a patron, staying as a member, you'll get access to so many games that I play across the years. I played a lot of games for patrons, a lot of games, and obviously memberships are open on the channel. Members will get get a back catalogue of games that they can watch. If you become a member now, you'll be able to watch all of Doom Eternal, The Elder Gods, because it's all in the community tab. I put it all in the community tab. So it's there easy in order, like actual linear order. Yeah, you got to search for it, but it is members only. I think you can do drop down just for members only. I don't know, but it's all there. Pranked Films. Hey, Mr. H, I'm working on a Terminator Dawn of Fate fan film. I have the whole script ready. Maybe I can send you the script to hear your input. Yeah, man, love to. Send it to me. MrHreviews@gmail.com. It's in the description box right now. Yeah, sure. If it's super, super long, probably not. I won't have time to read it. But yeah, absolutely. Happy to, man. Happy to. Let me send le message, and then I will get back. Right, I am back. My phone is fully charged, finally. I bought this, my phone smashed, so I bought this Google Pixel 5 thing. It doesn't last that long. The battery doesn't last that long at all. The Kurgan is the voice of Mr. Krabs, for F's sake. Eh? What? Is it? No, it's not. Being in Florida and not the UK, you can get access to cars we can't get. Love seeing the cars. just on the streets in your videos. Your roads look super narrow, though. They are narrow, but our cars aren't wide. So that's the thing, right? But they are definitely narrow. But yeah, there are a lot of cars that you guys just can't get over there. But again, there's a lot of cars that we can't get over here that you guys have. And that's what I do like watching car channels from the States, because there's some awesome cars. Absolutely. How would you be who would be your first choice for the Kurgan if the reboot happens? He needs to be there. I actually said Henry Cavill. Like, I actually would like Henry Cavill to be the Kurgan. He seldom plays an evil guy, if you can count, Mission Impossible. I think he'd be great as it. Like, I actually think he'd be really, really good. I'd love to see him play an evil guy. It's not even necessarily evil, but it's like good and bad, like quintessential sort of good and bad, good versus evil, that sort of thing. I think he'd be really good for it. And I think it'd be a different side. It'd be a different side to Henry Cavill. It'd be some range for his repertoire. And I think it'd be good. I genuinely think it'd be good for him. Mr. H working his Tinder on a live. No, I can assure you no. I hate fucking Tinder, honestly. It's just trash. Can you get a Tesla where you live and your feelings about the car? Yeah, there's lots of Teslas here. Lots of Teslas in the UK. And yeah, they're fine. Like, the build quality's questionable on Teslas. That's long been known. The quality and stuff like that. But do I like them? Yeah, I like them. I think they're quirky. I think they're cool. I don't see an issue with them. I wouldn't own one in a hurry. Like, I do. I drive for fun, right? Like, I don't drive my cars because I absolutely need to. I do some commuting, but not a lot. And I drive mainly for fun. So I wouldn't want a Tesla for that. So if for some weird, if I needed to do really, really long distances and I needed to buy a car specifically for long distances and stuff like that, or, commuting more on a daily basis, then a Tesla would probably be good for that in terms of cheapness and things. But I drive for fun, so I would not. I've got no reason to have a Tesla in that regard anyway. Hopefully that makes sense. Got a new phone last month. Samsung Galaxy A12 keeps charge rather well. Okay. I'd never had a Samsung phone. They don't interest me. But yeah, I mean, but see, I only have phones. I literally have phones just to do one job, really, and I do the camera. All of Car Nonsense's videos are actually filmed on my Google Pixel phone, 4K at 30 frames a second. I think they look really good as well. I'm really proud of how all those videos come out, to be fair. If you haven't hit that like button, you're not a real Mr. H fan, says Smoke Monster. Well, thank you. I never call you guys fans. We're just all people as part of a community, but thank you so much. You are. Yeah. I'm not going to poo-poo what you said, in fairness. Please do hit that like button, ladies and gents. It means a lot. So again, like, why we talk about cars so much here, guys, is because people have started to realize I'm very into my cars because I have my second channel. I've just left it in the chat now. Please do head on over there. Today's video is an interesting one if you like R32 GTR Skylines. A very interesting one. My friend who also co-hosts that channel, Nick, has an R32 Skyline with an RB28 engine in it, and it is chewing up his belt. It's funny, but also annoying. Miss H Reviews, check out the HR Giga inspired game called Scorn. I have, and it does look awesome, man. It really does look awesome. Also, give the Shadow Warrior games a go. Like Doom, but with a wisecracking protagonist and a Japanese aesthetic. I've never heard of them. Scorn I heard of. Think it looks great. But yeah, no. Shadow Warrior, I'll check that out for sure. Roger H sent a super sticker. Thank you so much, man. I just hit the like button. Am I a real Mr. H fan? Now you are, David Sundbaum. Highlander is Russell Mulcahy's masterpiece. I do not get how Hollywood can be so full of itself, thinking they could just reboot it. It's Chad Stileski, though. I think he'll do very well with it. I don't know. Last week, when I was at the store, I saw in the parking lot a Tommy 370Z with the Tommy badge and exhaust. Interesting designs on those exhausts, just like your videos. What do you mean? An Tommy 370Z? I don't know what that is. An Tommy 370Z? What's that? I don't know what that is. What is that, mate? Are you just talking about a Tomei exhaust on a 370Z? I don't know what you mean, dude. What would be your choice of rally car? Like Colin McRae, RIP. I guess you despise automatics for driving. No, my 370Z is an automatic. It's a semi-automatic, paddle shifters, magnesium paddle shifters. It has clutches and everything. Like it's a great automatic. No, I don't despise automatics at all. I really like my 370Z also. And loads of people give me shit for it, but little do they realize it's faster than the manual. And I've got my manual cars. If I want to drive manual, I'll drive my other cars. My choice of rally car, I really like the Subaru. I really like the Subaru that I had before. I think they're awesome, man. They are super cool. I think they're great. I think they're great. Did a triple feature on Saturday. Blackfield's Conan the Barbarian in Colour Out of Space and Cavaliers Kurgan for the win. Did you like Blackfields? Did you like the documentary? Let me know. Conan the Barbarian, epic in Colour Out of Space. Epic. What did you think of the Eternals trailer? It's on the channel. It was a bit all right. Meh, sort of, I guess. Let me see how my Hellraiser video is doing. Is it even released? It is released, but not particularly good. Shame. Oh, shame. Never mind. Sorry, I moved the microphone. It's true. Mr. H. Clancy Brown played the Kurgan and Mr. Krabs. Blowed my mind too. That is mental. Yes, but he has like a factory decal that says 370Z Tommy in black. Has the same exhaust Nick has on his GTR with the springs and such holding it together. The 370Z needs a twin exit exhaust. Like I don't give a fuck about single exit exhaust on 370 on the Z cars. I think it does actually look really, really dumb. A single exit exhaust on the Z cars, because unless you redo the bumper and do a new, but you've just got a massive hole where one of the exhausts should go. As for it being 370 Tommy, that's like something that someone's stuck on it or made specifically. That's something new that they've made. Basically, it's not an actual 370Z or even a Tomei thing. Basically, he's bought a Tomei exhaust and he wants to be like, is it a Tomei dog? So yeah, I don't know. I don't like him. I don't like single exit exhaust on the Z. I don't like single exit exhaust on a car that's designed for a twin exit exhaust. Why? Because unless you change the bumper, you look fucking stupid. You look like someone's just hacked off half your exhaust. It does look dumb. I know some people will like it, and that's fine. I just don't. It's not for me. I think it looks dumb. Regarding the awful Wonka prequel, do you think studios are going to start pumping out these backstory movies? I do. And I think you're right. You know, Warner Brothers seems like they're copying Disney's atrocious looking Cruella movie. Yeah, I agree. That's probably what they are doing, actually. I loved all the Blackfields extras. I'm a whore for that stuff. Good, man. I'm glad you liked it. Good. Better to burn out than to fade away, Mr. Krabs. Yep. Eternals has motivated me to work on my own superhero universe some more. What I have been doing is far more interesting. Then again, Mr. Men would be far more interesting. Yeah, that's funny. I think that's exactly what he did. Yeah, fuck's sake. Yes, there is a Crow movie that's been in the works for a while. Jason Momoa was part of it, actually, to be fair. George Tameo, Mr. H, been a fan since your Dark Horse Ahab videos. Currently watching your stream from Clinic duty. What clinic, man? And thank you so much. Nice to have you here as well. I hope you have a good day at work. I think. I hate those fake exhaust outlets. No, so it's not. So yeah, you're mistaken, dude. What we mean is like a twin exit exhaust where someone changes the exhaust just for one exit. So there's not one side at all. So you just have a hole, as in like a ridge in the bumper sort of thing. I know what you think I meant. Like Audis do fake exhaust exits now all the time. I hate that shit. It's so dumb. Ross Irving, you said you found similar aesthetics between Event Horizon and Hellraiser, whereas a lot says 40k Warhammer inspired. I like Blackfields, reminded me of the Void. Strangely, really, did it really? I've not heard that yet. Why did it remind you of the Void? I don't hate it. I'm just very surprised. The thing is, I know the Warhammer 40k inspiration of Event Horizon and that, but I just think that's the go-to that people do on videos, and I think it's boring because it's just what everyone does it, everyone knows it. And I thought, well, I want to think outside the box and do a comparison with Hellraiser. I think that's more interesting because it's not something which loads of people have done. So when I came to make that video, I was like, well, I can do something which everyone else has done, or I can do something new, which I consider a bit more interesting. Oh, I'll do the new thing, to be fair. That's what I did. Are you selling copies of the Blackfields poster behind you, Mr. H? I was. I was selling them. I stopped. If anyone wants them again, maybe I can. But yeah, no, I stopped selling them. They were on the lead up to Blackfields. The moment we entered production, I stopped selling all the merch. So yeah, no, happy to sell them again, to list them again if anyone cares. An early Pontiac GTO Holden cars had dual exit exhaust, but both exit were on the same side of the car. Didn't like it. I don't like twin exit on one side. I don't mind twin exit on one side. My Datsun truck now has a twin exit exhaust, twin exit side exit exhaust. That's on one side. I like that though. I don't hate that at all. I missed the poster sales. Yes, please do it again. Okay. I will. I'll do it again. Can I do it now? Can I do it now? Whilst we're here, listings. What? Oh no, bloody verification. Are you joking me? Unreal. Listings. Can I do that now? Can I put that up now? Because it's still on the website. I think I just need to put it into a store. Might be able to actually, guys. Okay, so how do I... God, they don't make this obvious. Store editor. Products. Add products. Yeah. What do I do? What? It's on the store. Yeah. Is that done now? Exit editor. Okay, cool. Right. View store. Right, okay. Right, sorry guys, sorry. Anyway, there you go. It's on my Teespring store right now. If you go there, you will be able to see. It's on there right down the bottom. You'll see two sizes. 24 inch by 36 inch, 18 inch by 24 inch. There you go. So it's on the website right now. It's on my Teespring store. I put it up there for you, ladies and gents. Please do check it out. So yeah, it's done. I did it for you. Ross Irving, I like the style of Blackfields. What were your inspirations? So retro synthwave music was actually a big inspiration. The Thing, Hellraiser, Conan the Barbarian, Lord of the Rings. A lot of it was actually, to be fair. Sending you the GIF on Twitter might delete immediately though. Well, that's not fair. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Creepy dogs. He's not creepy. He's cool. What's creepy about Jasper? What's creepy about my dog? Unreal. There's nothing creepy about Jasper. He's a dude. Anyone else get lost in his baby blues? Well, thank you. Appreciate it. I've got the poster by it's awesome. I like the poster. The quality of the poster is actually a good quality poster. Yeah, I would say I was very surprised with the quality of the poster. Like, it is actually a good quality poster. My dog will like half close one eye when he sleeps sometimes. You can see it roll around and twitch. Super weird. Yeah, Jasper does that sometimes. Do I believe in ghosts? You've posted this question quite a lot. I'm sorry, man. I did see it. I don't know. No. But I'm open to the potential, I guess. I don't straight poo-poo the idea, but I'm not. I don't know, you know? I don't think there's enough. There's not enough of me that believes in it to go, yeah, 100%. But there's not enough of me to say, no, 100% doesn't exist. So it's kind of like that catch-22 scenario. Where can I watch Blackfields? You can't now. It's been removed from the channel. I mean, you are literally months late, unfortunately, dude. 2 months late. Yeah, no, like it's now just the Blu-ray exclusive. So anyone who's got the Blu-ray, they are the only ones that can watch it now. It's gone. It is removed from the channel. Sorry. Did I enjoy Dog Soldiers? Love Dog Soldiers. They have a review of it on the channel. I absolutely love Dog Soldiers. It's amazing. It's great. Jasper is creepy because he's part-time MI5 agent. The cute is a carefully crafted facade, but he's only creepy during the office hours. I like it. That's funny. Real number 9 sent $2, but I think YouTube deleted whatever it was that you were saying. So that sucks. I'm sorry, man. Oh, Jasper, what you doing, mate? You funny boy. You're a funny doge. Jasper is the best. Don't be rude. I like that. That's good. So you left it on Twitter. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at Twitter. Am I going to be offended? I quite like that. That's good. No, I quite like that. That's funny. That's the belts. Yeah, I like that. That is good. No, that's a good one. Don't delete that. That's funny. That's a good one. Look at Jasper living his best life back there. He is absolutely, he's loving life. When you say it's been removed from the channel, was that your decision or did YouTube get eggy? No, I deleted it. I removed it. It's private. It's not deleted. I just removed it. it was there for everyone to see, and everyone who liked it bought the Blu-ray. Those that didn't buy the Blu-ray. I'm not going to leave it up there. That's it now. It's good. I think Blu-ray exclusives perfect. It's fine. When else is there always movies for free on channels and stuff like that? Not always. You know, it doesn't always have to be there for free. It's not a given. Everyone who donated would have watched it. Absolutely, 100%. So it's there. It's achieved what it wanted to achieve. People that really liked it bought it, and that's it. It's done. So I'm happy with that. To be fair, I think that's good. I'm genuinely happy with that. Junior, I want to see a Blackfields Part 2 with Jasper as the lead role. So do I, man. That's a story I want to be told. I want told. That'd be epic. Did you catch the Woke Turnals trailer or teaser? I did. I did a video of it. I was just a bit like, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. Loved your Resident Evil 7 playthrough. So much fun. Oh, good. Well, we got the Resident Evil 8 playthroughs now on the channel. Village. There's a playlist of it. Capitalism, baby. I wouldn't reference into me selling Blu-rays or removing it from the channel. I don't know what that's a reference to. I wouldn't really say that it was. I wouldn't really say my mindset on it's not capitalism. Anyway, let's put it that way. I just, you know, only like 1,500 people, if that, donated, and I had like 23,000 views. People that wanted to watch it watched it. Those that donated would have watched it, and those that liked it bought the Blu-ray. And so that's it. Done. I can remove it whenever I like now. Like I feel like I've done the morally just thing of giving it away for free to those that donated it, basically. And then anyone that liked it enough that chose to buy it, bought it. And then they can enjoy it at their leisure, plus everything else that was there, which is a fucking lot of extras. So I'm happy to have it done. And no, I didn't make money. I actually only just broke even, which is why I said I won't ever make any more films. Like that again, that's the funny part of it. I didn't make money. I just broke even. And it's not that dictates whether I make more films or not, but it dictates that there's no interest there. Not enough to justify it anyway, because it's fucking expensive. So it's just not something that can continue, basically. Watching a strange film, The Winter Soldier, 2016. Eh? Are you talking about Captain America, The Winter Soldier? What are you talking about? Believe it or not, I never saw Blackfields on stage, but I was happy to support it. Well, thank you so much. Growing up, were there any scary folklore or tales you were scared of? Most Mexican kids growing up were afraid of La Lorna, the crying lady, Chupacabra, and El QQ, the boogeyman. No, not really. There's not. No, I don't think so. There's nothing really. No, there's nothing that screams out to me as anything like that, to be fair. Yeah, nah. Maybe just like, I don't know, the boogeyman, the thing that's under your bed, that sort of thing. But nothing really. Ross Irving, how many wide meters was the Death Star's thermal exhaust port? I have no idea, dude. Come on now, I don't know. It's almost 11 o'clock, mate. You're here in the UK too. My brain doesn't work. Come on now. You've scrambled my brain. Someone else, quick. 2 meters, Shane White says. No, I don't think you've been arsey at all, mate. I just think it's important to clarify as well. That's all. No, I promise I don't think you're being arsey. I can assure you of that. LMAO, hearing Mr. pronounce these Spanish words is the best. Hey, you have not, Nicky, you have not come on a live stream and done the members' call-ins. So you need to come on and correct me. This is what needs to happen, you see. You're sitting there laughing about it, but you're not correcting me. So if I get corrected and taught how to actually say them, I'm more than happy. I'll say them. I'll do it. But yeah. Same width as the Pulsar's exhaust. So it's not actually that big. So the exit is huge, but it's probably only about 2 inches wide diameter down the exhaust. It will need to be 2.5, I think, eventually. So we'll see. We will see. What's your favorite topic to discuss? Godzilla, cars, Alien? So these are hangouts, right? These are just hangouts. This is me talking with you guys, you asking questions, you directing the conversation. And that's actually what I enjoy. That is what I enjoy, you guys guiding the conversation along. You know? That I enjoy that the most. Like I like it. It's good. That is what I enjoy the most. On this, anyway, on these live streams, that's the sort of thing. But when it comes to like other things like day-to-day life, what do I like talking about the most? I really like talking about cars. I really like talking about nutrition. To a certain degree, it's dependent. I like talking about fitness. Sometimes it's dependent. I like talking about cooking. I'm a big fan of cooking. I like cooking. Yeah, I don't know really. I like talking about lots of different stuff. I like talking about current events and sort of debating and things. What an effing noise. Yes, good. Would you ever do a podcast? No, not really. This is the podcast, I guess, really, isn't it? Hi ho, it's off to work I go. Stepping over to my desk at home. Bye all, Mr. H, and the best chat people on YouTube. Until next time. Until Wednesday, basically. But yes. Is Yorona, is Kukui a great effort? It was definitely not a great effort. Do not condescend. It was fucking horrendous. So, La Llorona, is that right? La Llorona? Or Llorona? You just say Llorona. What is it? Which one is it? I don't get it. Miss H's cooking show put Gordon Ramsay to shame. I wish. I'm not that good at cooking, I don't think. Well, I can cook some stuff. I'm not like that level though. Like I just like cooking every now and then. And I like watching cooking stuff. Cooking videos are great. They really are. Am I really finished doing movies? Blackfields was a great start. Yeah, probably. Unless I can do mini movies again. I won't be able to ever do a feature. It's just not possible. But mini movies, things like that, maybe like a web series. You know, get a patron together specifically for it. Maybe, I don't know. Like it's too difficult. There's too many people that have now left that would, should be involved that now no longer would be and stuff. So it's difficult. I'd like to, but I don't think it would work. Will you ever put the Blackfields documentary on YouTube? No. Never a plan to. I did say it was a Blu-ray exclusive. I had no plans to put that ever on YouTube. Ever. Because, yeah, I don't know. I just thought there had to be a reason for people to buy the Blu-ray. And then if I'm not a man of my word, and I say, it's exclusive. It's like with ladies and gents, I sold figures, didn't I? This is an exclusive Black Knight figure, right? So this with cool little weapons and stuff. This is a Black Knight figure from my film. And I said there's only 10. There's only 10 available. And they were gone in about half an hour or an hour, something like that. Fucking insane. And I got a message from Tiffany afterwards going, do you want to sell more? Because there seems to be a lot of interest there and you didn't even tweet it out, right? And I was like, nope, can't do it. Because if I say there's only 10 available, right? And those people buy them because they think there is only 10 available, and then I cheap out. I become money hungry or whatever. I don't know, fucking whatever the excuse would be that people have, and then sell another 10. People will be so pissed. Can't do that. And it's the same mindset with this. So I said that the documentary is a Blu-ray exclusive. I said it's not available anywhere else. And then if I suddenly put it up on YouTube and people that bought the Blu-ray and they bought it because it was an exclusive, and they're like, well, what the fuck is this then? You just sort of delegitimize yourself, basically. And I don't think that's good. So, yeah. Not cool. Yeah, that's integrity. Can't buy that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean that's a good summation of it, I guess. Yeah, it's about having integrity and having points behind what you say. The film is 2307 Winter's Dream. Check it out. Sounds interesting. Which of the two do you find more interesting? Your Pulsar, GTIR, or your 720 pickup truck? The Pulsar is more interesting at the moment because it has a lot more that needs fixing. The truck is not it's not an interesting car. Like it is, it is a really basic mechanical car. It's had an engine swap and it's had a transmission swap, and now it's got a big turbo in it that shouldn't be in there. And it's just cool. It will be more interesting. It will be more interesting when it has the coilover conversion and a respray, and then I can actually fucking drive the thing because I can't drive it at the moment. And it's also got a new starter motor in it because I had an engine swap. I can't put a starter motor in it. The starter motor's fucked, and I can't start my own bloody car. So it's such a nightmare, that truck. I love that truck, but goddamn, it's a pain in the ass. It will be more interesting. It won't be more interesting than the Pulsar. The Pulsar will be infinitely more interesting than the truck forever, just because of what the Pulsar is. All-wheel drive. There's more electronics on it that could go wrong. It's just a more interesting car. But the 720 is a very unique thing, and you won't see another one like it in the UK. Maybe you will, but I don't think you will. It's just a weird thing that I just love. And I don't know why I love it so much, but yeah. I just don't know whether it'll be. That's just for me. It's just my car. It's my dream truck, isn't it? That car. I don't care that no one else gets it. To me, it's like a British bulldog. Just like something that's ugly that you need to love because it's kind of ugly but cute. To me, that's what the truck is. I love it. I just think it's so cool. And it will, it'll just be weird. Oh, okay, sorry. I mentioned the Murph workout earlier. It's run 1 mile, followed by 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, then another 1 mile run. So I actually do 8.5k every morning before breakfast, and then I have my breakfast, and then I work out. So, and I actually weighed myself for the first time in a really long time. Weighed myself on Friday. And I'm a lot lighter than I think most people would think, but I'm a lot heavier than than what I thought I was going to be. So here, when I was on stage, shredded, very, very shredded. I had striated glutes and things like that. There, I was probably about 75 kilos. At the moment, I'm bigger than that. I'm heavier than that. And I've still got veins down my abs, literally all the way from up here, all the way down through here. There's veins, the vascularity is splitting off and things like that. And I was really, really surprised with what I weighed in at on Friday. Really, really bloody surprised. So 85 kilos with lines all the way through my quads, vascularity through my rib cage down into my abdominal region. Yeah, it's pretty happy with that. So I won't be doing. My training is good. It's good for the time being. I'm happy with it. And yeah, very much proving to be beneficial with respect to strength as well. So today, for instance, was 130 kilo bench press for 5 reps, followed by 135 kilo bench press for 3 reps, followed by 140 kilos for a single, then back to 135 for 3, then back to 130 for 5 again, which is a lot of weight to be lifted over those rep schemes. So I was really, 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 really pleased with all of that, to be fair. It's good. It's going pretty well. And then I've got this strongman competition in September 5th, I think it was. in Ingatestone. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good. How tall am I? About 5'11", I think. 5'11". It's deceptive, to be fair. It is it's deceptive. 85 kilos. I wish I was that weight. I'm about 10 kilos heavier. Yeah, it is. It's genuinely deceptive. It is deceptive. I've read blogs, etc., that gear changing in the Pulsar is a thing of beauty. Nothing beats manual gearboxes, mate. I effing hate flappy, crappy gear shifting. It takes away from job experience. You should try driving a 370Z Auto. They're really good, mate. They're really, really good. I believe in Mr. H's human form, he's 5'11", but in his god form, he's as big as the sun. Fuck, you guys are hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So funny. Oh yeah, Bronzer is coming out again. Man, honestly, the thing is, because I say these things, like if I don't, right, look, if I don't show those kind of things, then people think I'm just talking out my ass. So, and I think it's important, like it's important to reference those things every now and then. And again, it's not about bragging, but it's about recognizing, again, like I said to the chap earlier, it's about recognizing your achievements, you know? Like I have competed as a bodybuilder. I have won, you know, I have qualified for British finals and I'm proud of that. And there's nothing bragging about it. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. I'm not bragging because I think people should do it. I think that's dog shit. Like it's awful. It's not fun. I had fun, but I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. You know, I had a good time, but goddamn. So like my Pulsar, like my S2000, anyone over 5'11", it gets tight. How tight is the Pulsar? It's comfortable. It's not tight at all because it's a hatchback. So you got 5 seats. It's actually the Pulsar is actually the most practical car I own, which is fucking hilarious. I think that's absolutely hilarious, to be fair. So yeah, 5'8" over here. I totally have a chance now in Sword Duel. For fuck's sake. Oh dear, oh dear. You should be proud of your pick. Bloody impressive. Yeah, thank you. No, I am. I am proud of it. It's only impressive by comparison. You know, that's the thing, isn't it? Like, there's people that fundamentally are much, much better bodybuilders than I ever was. And I don't think I'll ever do it again. But there were absolutely people that were miles better than me. But it's all perspective and comparison. I was really pleased with what I did. And I only ever competed for fun. Hence why I never did the finals. I just couldn't be bothered. I'd never win. It's not fun, you know. Regionals, I always have a chance of winning a regional competition. If I get in good enough shape, I can always win a regional competition, depending on how it turns out. But British finals, I'd never have a chance of placing. But that's fine. Like as long as you recognise those things, and then you compete for the right reasons. I think that's fine. So yeah, I'm currently restoring a 1993 gen Honda Prelude 2-litre SI, I think. I wish it was the 4-wheel steering model. 90s cars have such cool tech. What was that little key that beeped in the Pulsar? I've never seen that. So it's the immobilizer alarm, basically. You can't start it unless you magnetize this little thing by the door. It's like 90s immobilizer technology. It's weird. I don't like it. It's a pain in the ass. That will be one of the things that'll have to go, to be fair, I think. Yeah, I think it would have to go. Emperor John killed 3D. Thanks to you, I've dived into the world of Hellraiser. I wanted to ask you, how would you approach the universe with a new movie idea if you was writing one or directing one? Well, Mr. Emperor, I've actually done that already, dude. I've done that on the channel. So I have done that on the channel, and you can get a link now in the chat. This is my own Hellraiser script, my own Hellraiser story. I created it from scratch, and then I gave it to you all on in an episodic format. I think it was how many parts? 6 parts in the end, and then I put it together as one long story, an hour long. But that's my Hellraiser script. That is my pitch. I did that from scratch. I wrote it. I then sort of dramatized it, and then I put it out into the wild. So check it out. I'd love all of you guys to check it out if you haven't already. It's there. It is there. Just realize how late it is there. Do you get sleep? Always putting out content for your fans. But yeah, it is late. It is late. I will be going soon. When the new chair arrives, I will stream longer. Actually, in fairness. But yeah, no, I do. I do sleep. Not super long though. Like 6-7 hours. I guess that's kind of long. Sometimes 5, sometimes 4. It's dependent if Jasper wakes me up in the middle of the night, the little sod. Love him, but goddamn, he's funny. Sometimes he is funny. Books are cheaper to write than making movies. Would you go down that creative path? Maybe. I got a B in English language and a C in English lit. So maybe. Mr. MH says, Mr. H, will you do a story read through, game playthrough, or story review of Predator Concrete Jungle, the game? Would love to get your perspective on that game with one of the most badass Yautja ever. I actually did that, to be fair. I did do that. I've done videos on that before, where I've spoken about Predator Concrete Jungle and sort of the clans and things like that. And I've given my thoughts on it. I think it's great. I think there is even an actual, like a complete video on it. Let me have a look. Yeah, so I did that ages ago. There you go. All there. I've done so many videos that no one knows about. It's so annoying. Not your fault, in fairness, but yeah, there it is. Henry Ford, Mr. H, what is something you would like to see in a movie or comic that adds or explains something in the Predator lore? A question you want answered. What's something you would add into their lore? So I've already done that. I did my how to save the Predator franchise, and I took it to the home world. That is what I would do. I would do that. Love it. Is Mr. H struggling to sit on the chair, or the chair struggling to hold Mr. H? You funny fudges. What shape was the pulsar in when you got it? So it didn't start. Had no oil, no coolant. Bits were missing. I mean, this is the shape that it was in when I got it. The wheels are flat. They don't hold air. You can just see the headliner is all moldy. The seats are moldy. There was a mouse nest in the back. The boot is full of shit. Loads and loads of crap. It was a complete mess. It still is a complete mess. Headline has been stripped out, taken out all of the sort of fixtures and fittings, like rear view, mirror, fold down sunshade mirrors, all those kind of things. Internal lights have been removed. The headliner got ripped out because I need to try and fix the sunroof, which is a mess at the time. It was a state, but it still is. It still looks like it did. I've not even cleaned it yet. We're not cleaned the inside. All we did was take down the headline and then give it a quick hoover, remove the mouse nest that was in the back for safety reasons. But I don't want to clean anything yet, because the idea is get it mechanically sound first, then move it, and then do a big video where we strip the interior, gut it all, do some reupholstering. Some of the I thought the chairs were in really good shape, but they're actually not. The at least the front driver's one, part of the bolstering is split. So it's not split on the bolster, but where the bolster connects to the butt pad, whatever you want to call it, butt pad. That has the threads have split, so that needs to be sewn back up. But I don't want to. I want to save all of that. And also, I don't see the point in doing all of that if the engine was ruined. Like, I didn't know what state the engine was in. I bought that car sight unseen. I literally found it on eBay, messaged the guy, how much do you want for it? I want this much. I said, how much do you want for it? And he said, depends what you think it's worth. I said, it's definitely not worth that much because like it looks like a complete bag of shit. It's been off the road for 7 years. It's rusty arch. There's like a little bit of rust on the arch, but I really played it up. I was like, it just looks like garbage, mate. I was like, it'd be worth like $5,000 to me. And he was like, no, I was thinking more 7. I was like, meet me in the middle at 6. And he was like, nah. I was like, 6.5. There's your offer, and that was it. And then I had a deal. But those things go in when they're working and they're actually there. They go for like $20,000. So 6.5 is dirt cheap. But because I bought it so quickly, last minute, sight unseen, didn't know whether the engine. Like I had some videos of the engine running, but that could have been taken whenever. So I don't know. And then I got it, and I was like, right, well, let's get the engine running, get it mechanically sound first, then look to actually clean it and make it nice. So I haven't even washed it, but I've done that on purpose. I don't want to wash it yet. I want to save it and wait until there's actually I want to wait and do like a big reveal sort of thing, like clean it. Just make it a really cool video in and unto itself. Haggling over car parts is an art, to be honest. Yeah, haggling over car parts, but also cars and actually getting good deals on cars is really, really hard. It is an art form. Nick doesn't seem to do it very well, to be fair. He keeps scaring people off. Like, and I asked him, I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I just go in with this price. I'm like, no, you need to make conversation first, dude. Like, you need a message. Go, hey, I'm interested in the car, but I've noticed this, this, and this. You have like make an offer. What's your price? Like, do that. And he's like, nah, I just go in. I'm like, you're never gonna get a car then, mate. He's like, I got the GTR. I'm like, no, you didn't. Like, that's not how you got the GTR. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Because he does want to get another car. Did Jasper sort out the mouse nest, or does he only go after rats? He doesn't go after anything. He goes after cats. He hates cats. No, I had to fix the mouse nest. Can't let. There was no mice there. It was just what was left of a mouse nest, basically. So I fixed all of that. It's all done. Let's have a car wash. I think I know what kind of car wash you're referencing there. I think. I know we had Freddy versus Jason, but in your opinion, who would walk away in a triple threat match with Jason, Freddy, and Michael Myers? I heard that was going to be the sequel, but it was never made. There was also like a Pinhead one as well, apparently. Who would walk away in a triple threat match with Jason, Freddy, and Michael Myers? Is it dependent on what version of Michael Myers? Like, Jason's all but confirmed to be what he is, which is just a nightmarish demon from hell, basically. Not an actual demon, but you get my point. Freddy and Jason have already gone up against one another. I'd say probably, I don't know, maybe Jason. I don't know. Does Jasper have a car? He does not, bless him. He does not. Bless his cotton little socks. What? Who? Me? Nah. I play an innocent now. Ms. Lyons. Or Mrs. Lyons. Thanks for responding to so many of my comments. I really appreciate it. No. You guys are literally what make these streams worthwhile, right? Like 100%. I do not. Those that have been on the channel for a while will know I used to do morning streams, right? And then I just stopped doing them because they were just shit. They were not fun to do. Like I don't do these because I feel I have to. Like I do them because I enjoy them. And I do genuinely enjoy them. Like I think we've managed to cultivate such a great community on these, these thrice weekly live streams. They're fantastic. Like, they are genuinely fantastic. So no, don't thank me, because without you guys turning up and, like yourself, actually leaving the questions and me being able to respond to them and them being of a certain tone or interest or just whatever, I wouldn't be doing them. And then, it's mutually beneficial, isn't it? Like, I turn up, you guys have cultivated a great community, you ask great questions, I'm enjoying it, you're enjoying it, we both enjoy them, so they're good fun. So no, don't thank me. Genuinely, thank you, and everyone. This is like a universal thank you, because they're so good. All of these streams are good. Okay, miss. I stand corrected. Apologies. Oh, Philly's Mutual Big Guy. Oh, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. I'm into motorcycles, Japanese bikes. Not really. Do I have a favorite watch brand? I don't. But people always ask what my watch is. It's not that good. Like, I think it's great, but it's not an expensive one. So this is a Citizen Eco Drive, right? And I love it. Like, personally, I love this watch, but it's not what people think. People are like, oh, it's an expensive watch. It's not an expensive watch. And I bought it dirt cheap as well, like dirt cheap. But I love it. It's a great watch. It is so the face of the watch. So the reason why I like the watch, one, it looks nice. Like, I like the look of it. But the watch face is a solar panel. It's a solar cell, and so it charges the battery up. And I haven't changed the watch battery at all, ever, not once. And I've had this watch now for, like, I don't know, going on like 8 years or something like that. I can't remember. But I've never had to change it, ever. And it doesn't slow down. It always tells the time. It's great. Love it. Great watch. Absolutely great watch. I highly recommend it. And the thing about watches are you can buy for a brand or you can buy for a mechanism. And Citizen do really good mechanisms. And in a watch, to tell the fucking time, you want a good mechanism. Lo-Fi Samurai. Please check out Cradle of Filth's album Midian, inspired by Barker's Books of Nightbreed. Doug Bradley actually intros a few tracks in Pinhead's voice, and the lyrics are like Shakespeare on coke. Look, with that as an introduction, I'm gonna have to check it out, aren't I? Let's be honest, that is crazy. Over 2 hours. His back must not hurt today. It does hurt. If you notice, I'm shifting backwards and forwards, and I'm drifting around a lot. It does actually hurt, to be fair. I like no topic streams wherever it leads. I really like them as well. They're really good. See you later, Bob, my dude. How old am I in those bodybuilding photos? Oh, interesting. I have to look at I have to stand up. Don't go weird and thirsty. I've got to look at the plaque. So, because I've got a glass. I've got the glass trophy thing. So just wait 1 second. Okay, right. No, Mr. Gundam, stay there. Right, I'm back. How old was I then? I would have been in this one. This would have been 20 mid-20s, mid to late 20s, 26, I think. Yeah, there you go. Does your deep Hellraiser scare Jasper? Do you mean the Hellraiser voice? Jasper's not. He's not afraid of anything. To be fair, he's really no. He is afraid of stuff. He's afraid of going on the road. He's a right precious little boy. Yeah, we're talking about you, mate. He loves to go to the field and stuff like that. Absolutely hates going near the road. Literally don't go. I can't. Just doesn't work. He just wants to always go back. That's all. He's a pain in the ass. What have I missed? You guys going crazy again? Yeah, I thought so. You still look the same. Yeah. So I've basically had the same face since I was 17, 18. I've had a few more wrinkles and stuff and more grey hairs and stuff, but I have basically looked the same since I was 18, which is good. Hopefully, I think. I mean, it was good. It was good for like getting tattoos and stuff because I look really old. So I had them. I had my first tattoo when I was 15, if I remember rightly. Did they ask for ID? Did they fuck? No, didn't care. Literally, no one cared at all. So it was all good. I only thirst for water and coffee. I don't know about y'all. Coffee is a very good thing to thirst for. I do enjoy coffee very much. He was born with that face, ladies and gentlemen. No, honestly, I would genuinely as in because a face can age. Oh, I just want to drink. A face can age drastically, can't it? But I've just ended up just looking the bloody same for years. So yeah. Ha! Error editor. Have you ever gotten a small accident and the other guy involved in the wreck started getting angry with you? And once you got out of the car, their attitude do a complete 180? No. So I've never had any car accidents, actually. Ever. I've never had any car accidents. I ran over someone once. Wasn't my fault. Wasn't my fault. Was proved in court. Wasn't my fault. I've had altercations with individuals in cars, and this is. Let me just drink this. And this is something I tell anyone to do because it's 100% what happens. Everyone feels like a big man in a big metal weapon because that's what car is, a big metal weapon. And even Nick did this, so it does work. Whenever you get into a sort of a shouting match with someone that's clearly in the wrong in a car or whatever, the go-to should always be what you're talking about. If you've got a problem, just get out your car. Just get out your car. Because normally people are so amped up and happed up because they're in a car. They're like, and then you go, get out of your car. All their sort of the defense mechanisms just fall. You're like, oh shit, Christ. Yeah, no, I can't do that, can I? Christ. It's the sort of that's my go-to. And Nick did it once as well, and the guy was like and drove off. It's like, yeah, it does work 100%. He ran someone over, but it was okay. They were really super villain. It was actually. Yeah, no, it was a young woman actually mangled up her leg. Quite horrible, but not my fault. It was actually her fault. I can't do anything about that. It is what it is. You've had a gun pointed at you twice because of road rages. Gotta love big city folk. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. Do I drink coffee from a giant mug? I do not. I drink coffee from a dainty little teacup. No. What's it? Did I hear the news in America? A woman had a 6-year-old kid in the car. She cut driver off. She flipped him off, and he shot her kid. Fucking what? Are you joking me? That's just nah. Don't approve. I don't approve of that, guys. Don't approve of that. Not good. Not good. Right. I as you can see, I've just drunk a lot of water. I'm afraid I'm going to need to go to the toilet, so I'm going to have to go. It's what it is. Follow me over on Twitter and Instagram, ladies and gents, at Missed Reviews. You can stay up to date with my general nonsense over on my Instagram. I posted a story about my car today, so you can head on over there and see what happens with my car and bits and pieces that I get up to. There's not much else to really go into, to be fair. Follow my second channel. It's linked in the chat now. Just take the opportunity again now to say thank you so much, one and all, for turning up. I live stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We have such a great group of people here. Please do keep coming back. These are how they are because of you. If you want to get anyone else involved watching and stuff like that, share them to people, you know? Have more people turn up and stuff. But yeah, I love it. Guys, you're awesome. You are absolutely awesome. So cheers. Take care.